So with us entering a new year, it's only fair that I tell you what this channel is going to look like now that we are heading into 2026. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys for being patient this year. I know that I had a schedule where I was going to release videos every Friday, and I didn't stick to that sometimes just because of, personal stuff, and just there was times where I didn't have any video ideas, so I just needed some time to recoup and all that. So I thank you for being patient on that. Now, with that being said, there will be no more schedule for this channel. I started the schedule back in 2021 where it was twice a day, so that way I can kind of, keep it going consistently. And then when I decided just last year to make it once a week, which was every Friday, it was working for a while. But for those that don't know, there was a point in time where my dad and I did not know what our future would look like, because we didn't lose our jobs, but the contractor that we did 99.9% of our electrical work for decided he was going to screw us and everybody over, and most of our work was gone, and we had to kind of slowly build back up. And recently, too, I've been helping my parents open up an antique shop, as they plan on having it done by spring of the new year and open to the public. It's not open yet again, but we are working on it. It is getting there, and we're all very excited because that means that we can make an income from that as well. So I'm going to be a lot more busy this year, and this channel is definitely going to slow down a bit, and that's why I decided to take the schedule off of the channel and just kind of post whenever. It could be times where I am posting quite a bit, but then there's going to be some slow times where it might be a couple months before you even see me post again. It's not because I want to abandon the channel, but because things are going much better in that sense, that I, just won't have time to put a video together in a standard that would, be good to me, because again, I do all my editing and stuff, so I have to film, I have to edit, I have to upload, and that could definitely take a toll on you sometimes. A couple other things are health issues that are going on with me. I mean, I'm still young. I'm 27, going to be 28 next year, and there's already things happening. I mean, first of all, my knees have pretty much just given out at this point in time. It's very hard for me to walk without a lot of pain, and that sucks. But, years of playing sports and just doing a job that was so, active as it was for all these years, it's taken a toll. And recently I just found out too that this eye here, this left eye, has also decided to just kind of quit on me, is basically how the doctor said, because it's not that it doesn't work, it's just when I look straight, it looks like, to me, like I'm going cross-eyed and seeing a lot of things blurry and double and all that stuff. And from what the doctor said, it's basically just because my eye has been working hard from doing a lot of other things that I would usually not do, and it's just putting in a lot of work that it's basically just given up. So now I have to spend more money on that, get a new prescription, and now I have an eye that is just barely holding on for dear life when it comes to sight. I'm not losing sight in it, but pretty much if you want me to read something with just this eye, yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's the worst thing. And I've had glasses for years and it's never happened to me, but again, I guess as you get older, some of this stuff just happens. But yeah, I just have a lot going on in 2026. I also plan to go on some vacations as well. I recently just went to Ocean City with my buddy, as in the off season it is a lot more comfortable to go because it is not as crowded, but you can still do a lot of some of the same stuff that you would be able to do if you were there in the spring or the summer, outside of maybe wanting to go into the beach and swim around because it's cold. But hey, you know what? I prefer not being around a big crowd than being around a big crowd. And I also have plans to go back to Ohio with my buddy as well to revisit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which we did on our road trip about 4 years back, along with going to the Cleveland Zoo and going to Canton, Ohio to check out the NFL Hall of Fame for the first time. So there's definitely stuff that's planned. And again, I'm going to try to post on this channel as much as I can, but with the issue with the eye, obviously I'm going to have to cut down on screen time on things because that can make it worse. And just my goal in 2026 is to still entertain you, but to keep my health in check, to, hang out more with my family. And, not that I didn't do that this year, but I want to be there more. I have, 10 little cousins from my older cousins who are around my age having kids, and they have 10 total between 3 cousins. I want to go, I want to see them more, I want to be around them, and, all that kind of stuff. I want to be more extroverted, because most of the time I'm introverted, but I realize I need to get out there more. I need to do things that maybe I wouldn't have done, a while back, and just kind of get more confidence in myself to kind of show myself like things are getting better. This year sucked, or at least, January, or not June of 2023 up until like May of this year sucked, but things are looking up, things are getting better, and I'm looking forward to what the future has to hold. So yeah, that's big. And I will still be doing album reviews on this channel. Those will be on either Fridays or Saturdays, depending on when I listen to the album and feel like posting them. So those will specifically be for those days in particular. But outside of that, any other video, if I have it ready and it's ready to post, I will just post it whenever that is. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated as to when stuff is going to be uploaded and when things are going to be a little slow. But until then, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I guess here's to a new year, and I hope you can come with this on this journey with me.